Sararat Rangsiwuthaporn, also known as Cyanide, convicted of multiple cyanide poisonings in Thailand. Sararat Rangsiwuthaporn has been sentenced to death in Thailand for the murder of her friend Siriporn Kanwong by cyanide poisoning. This is the first of 14 murder trials she faces, making her potentially the most prolific serial killer in Thailand's history. Police believe she poisoned at least 15 people, with one survivor between 2015 and 2023, motivated by financial gain linked to a gambling addiction. She is accused of stealing valuables and cash from her victims, many of whom were friends and acquaintances who had lent her money. Sararat allegedly used cyanide capsules disguised as herbal supplements to poison her victims. Police say Sararat had a severe gambling addiction and targeted people she owed money to. Police said Sararat funded her gambling addiction by borrowing money from her victims, in one case as much as 300,000 baht, which is over $8,600, before killing them and stealing their jewelry and mobile phones. The victims were primarily friends and acquaintances of Sararat, including her former boyfriend. In November 2024, Sararat was found guilty of murdering Siriporn Kanwong and sentenced to death. According to Suocean's Vibe News, the court heard how a 32-year-old victim collapsed and died after a meal with Sararat, who made no attempt to help. She faces 13 more murder trials and a total of around 80 charges. Her ex-husband, a former police officer, and her lawyer were convicted of concealing evidence and assisting her in evading prosecution. Police said the motive for the crimes was robbery, as many of the victims had sent the accused 5 to 6-figure sums of money. This case has shocked Thailand and drawn comparisons to notorious serial killer Charles Sobraj, who operated in the region during the 1970s. It highlights the dangers of gambling addiction and the devastating consequences it can have. The case has also raised questions about the prevalence of cyanide in Thailand and the ease with which it can be obtained.